Hello, everybody. We have returned. Make sure everything has. Everybody can hear us on stream, hear me, hear turn.
Hello.
Hello!
Hello, hello. Yes, they can hear. Everything is good. All right. So we were coming back from the garden. Um, you guys just found a note that said that Jocko knows, and on your way to, you've got two destinations at this point. The barracks where you've learned the Diablo is, and Jocko's office. And so we'll get right back into it. That soldier that led you guys in here is. Oh, I gotta readjust my volume again. There we go. Okay. The soldier.
Value.
The soldier that was leading you guys here is still standing there. He hasn't really moved a muscle.
I have a question. So,
Mm-hmm.
the guards that were outside when the prince was stolen, I mean, whatever, went
Yeah,
missing.
stolen. Yeah.
Are these two, like at the very bottom of this hallway, that's them there? Because I do want to see if maybe there was some sort of magic put on them by the queen, because it's impossible they didn't. I feel it's impossible they didn't see anything.
One
Yes.
one entrance and shit, right?
Yeah,
Go
that's
ahead.
them, not this guy, right?
Yeah, that would be the two down here at the end.
Okay. I'm gonna make my. Oops, I'm stuck. Oh my.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
Okay.
Whoa.
There's walls here in case you found out.
Okay. So I would like to talk to them.
Oh, I'm gonna follow her.
You walk up to these two soldiers. They're both human, and they kind of stare at you with this look of confusion.
Okay. I'll just say, hello. We were sent by the king to investigate the disappearance of the prince. I was told that you were guarding the garden that night. Did you see anything?
And they'll look at you, and the one on the right here. Oh, excuse me. That's a smaller human figure. She kind of looks at you, looks at Larry, looks at Gil, look at Drakir.
Well, I'm not over there.
Oh,
I went
never mind.
straight to what's his face, to Chalco.
Oh, okay. Well, here, let me move him over here. Well, she looks at the three of you and goes, no, we didn't see anything. That's what we told everybody. The king as well.
She seemed very suspicious.
Yeah. Did the queen speak to you about that night?
No, ma'am. We saw the queen once when she was in the throne room, and that was about it. I do apologize.
Is it possible to do an arcana check to see if they're under some sort of spell? Or
Roll me an arcana. Unless you have a detect magic spell, that would also work here.
It's a
Okay.
shame I'm not there.
Just give me 1 second to check.
Yeah, no problem.
Spells. Detect a good and evil. I do not have that. Okay.
So yeah, you can roll me a straight arcana check.
Okay. Oh,
Hey,
So
damn.
you go to look at these two soldiers and you stare at them, trying to feel out any type of magical presence. You call out to your god and you feel nothing. There's not even a hint of magic that was placed on these two. Um, you get the sense that there was a memory spell, but that could also be the memory spell from when they were trying to go through to see what they saw when they were here that night.
okay. Okay. Then I'll probably leave it. I will say thank you so much
Yes, of course.
for
And so,
I'll rush to meet Gil in this room here.
while this is happening, as you guys are walking over, and as you're talking to them, Gil, you walk up to this door. It's wide open, and inside you see Jocko kind of rushing about with the papers, and he's putting stuff in a little satchel on his side, and well, I'll show him off. And he's a frail little elf. He's um, wearing a green tunic, and he's got a silver hair and silver beard, and he's
Don't
not.
forget that long neck.
He's also part of the long neck club.
Oh my god.
And he's wearing a bracelet on it with an engraving. And you walk inside, and the room is a mess. And there's papers everywhere, and he's just kind of running about, running this way and that. And he doesn't even notice you as you walk in.
I stepped by the desk while they're questioning. I do this. I had stepped by the desk and I slammed the note. Oh wait, no, I don't have the note.
You do not.
Dang it.
I have the note.
So he hadn't noticed me, so I was sitting on this chair waiting, somewhat politely. I can't hit myself in the chair. Somewhat politely. And then I started, oh, how'd you do that?
If you hold the Alt key, you can go outside of the squares.
That's kind of sexy. Okay, so being ignored, I started playing my drum to get his attention. Just a nice little simple, relaxed tune as all my little elementals start kind of floating out and about around him.
Goddess Akari, what is this? And he'll turn and look at you. Oh, I am so sorry. I didn't see you there. How can I help you?
I was hoping you could answer a few questions.
He looks at you confused. About what?
About what you know about the prince.
Oh, sadly, I know nothing. I wasn't here that night when it occurred. I had just gone home for dinner, which he'll look down and his papers falling out of his bag. I'm late for right now, actually. My wife's going to kill me.
I don't believe him. So I tap a note on the drum that sounds kind of foul for the tune I was playing.
Oh,
And all
dear.
the little elementals shift from bubbles to shards of ice.
Oh my goodness. Guards, there's a man here trying to attack me. I think he's a
And
man.
this is when the other two appear.
Yeah, at this point, you two have just talked to the soldiers, and you walk up to the door, and you see Gil's bubbles in shard formation.
They just are shards of ice now. Floating and pointed at this tiny elf man.
What do you two do as you see this occur? Or occurring?
Walk in. I walk in, very shocked, Gil, what happened?
Oh, goodness, there's more.
No, I'll follow in with my axe ready. I'll pull it, put my hand on it, and pull it out. Looks like a trap in here.
Oh my
Looks like a trap.
guards. Hello. The guards over here, you notice, are human, and they look at you guys and then turn away. Of course.
It's so cruel.
Shit, they don't want to fuck. They don't want to fuck with us.
I
Oh, goodbye.
as
Slowly
that
inching away.
as that happened. Oh my god. So as that happens, and our attentions turn back to him, I tell him we were hired by the king to investigate the disappearance of his son.
Yes, and as I told you, I know nothing of it. Now please put those away. I like cower behind his satchel.
According to something we found in the garden, you're lying. And then I gesture to Larry, because Larry has the note.
Yeah, I'm like, I look at you, I'm like, I kind of shrug.
What? He'll look at the
I
note.
sigh, and I say, the note, Larry, the note.
Oh, yeah! And I pull it out of my pocket and I slap it on the table.
What? And you see his face turn white. Oh no, he knows. Oh no. Oh, oh no, my son's in trouble. I need to get out of here. My son's in trouble.
Who's he?
My son, he is joining the uprising. He'll look behind you as he says that. This handwriting is by Diablo. I've been trying to hide that my son is trying to join in the uprising, and I've been found. Diablo found out. I've been so secretive. How did he? You see him kind of stumbling and walking around, and hey, roll me a perception check.
Everyone?
Just Faye.
Oh, just
Just
me.
Faye.
Aw.
I do kind of notice that he's freaking out. And I would like to try and calm him down with my performance.
Ooh,
Just
roll-
enough that he's, everything he says stays coherent.
He'll kind of lean back, and you watch him inch over to his chair and take a slump backwards. Oh no, oh no, no, no. No, my son's in danger. Jocko won't just send him to jail. He'll have him executed. Oh.
Wait. I thought this was Jalko.
Oh, I'm sorry, Diablo. My bad.
Ah.
That's totally my fault.
I was like, wait. So Jalko's
Diablo.
a different person. Okay,
Shit, where did-
Diablo. Got it.
Where did that chick say Diablo was?
The training grounds.
The barrack?
Yes, he
Oh,
is at
training
the
grounds,
barracks. Yeah, the training ground barracks. That's the same place.
Okay. I'm gonna ask him, what does this uprising have to do with the heir to the throne disappearing?
That's what I was telling you. I don't know. But I know that this note has to do with my son. That's his handwriting, you see. He can't write for anything. He's a little he kind of looks up like he's thinking about something, and then does that circling motion around his ear. It's a little not all the way there, if you know what I mean. He's more like, and he'll look over at Larry, more of his composure.
I'm, I'm gonna side glance at Larry and decide that I believe this man, and I'm gonna hit a more pleasant tune, and all the little ice shards are gonna go back to bubbles and kind of float back over towards me.
He sighs in relief.
Look, I'm gonna hit this guy with a reminder real quick, okay? This is a proverb. Alright, this is a reminder that tools and people are judged by their effectiveness and not their size.
Yes, of course. I meant no disrespect. He's just not very bright.
Not very.
The insult to insult.
Which I'm not saying that you're not. You look to be a
Wait,
very
Jacob.
knowledgeable man.
What's your intelligence?
What is your intelligence?
My intelligence is 10.
Mine's
You know what? Roll me an insight check.
Okay. Okay.
So with the 14, you do get the sense that this man is questioning your intelligence.
I have to remember that my character is dumb.
Go.
You
I need to
know, it's
remember
okay.
this.
It's okay.
No
A
wonder
hammer.
you can't investigate.
A hammer's worth is not in its weight, but in its strength of its strike.
Oh my god.
This elf is like, what are these weird ass proverbs?
Yeah, he is confused. He does not know what's happening. I hope that I was able to answer all of your questions. I need to get to my son.
Who's that fleeing in the background? That my character would not have noticed.
The soldier that escorted you guys.
Okay. Well, with my overly trusting nature, I'm gonna believe him. I'm kind of gonna sigh and then like tune down and stop playing the drum.
So you believe me?
I'm still a
Well-
little skeptical, personally.
Okay, does Faye do anything about that?
I don't know if it's worth it, but I kind of want to escort him home and speak to his son.
All right.
Yeah, maybe he should take us to his son.
You want to speak to my son?
I do. I want to know about this uprising.
Yes, of course. It's supposed to be occurring tonight, and I need to stop him before he goes and joins.
Perfect. We'll be there to protect him.
Yes, of course. I just hope Diablo isn't there.
I'm gonna put my hand up as if to like stop Faye where she is and what she's saying. And what makes you think we should just automatically side with the uprising?
We told Dad. Now we're coming to get you.
Not to side, but to see what this is all about. see if this has anything to do with the disappearance. Or if we could find more information.
I understand. Yes, that makes sense. But there's no way the Fae would have anything to do with the kidnapping.
I point at Jolkos and I ask him, "What is the uprising for?"
You've heard the history behind our city, correct?
But someone died and everyone's still upset about it.
Yes, it's the humans and the Fae have never recovered from that moment. Even I, being the ambassador, am get many looks as I walk through the castle. It's not been a good time for us here.
Mm.
I didn't write it down, but didn't the king say that he does believe that the Fae has something to do with it?
He did say that.
Okay, so I'm going to question him and I'm going to say, you said the Fae has nothing to do with this, but the king told us otherwise. Could you explain why you think that?
He'll kind of shift on his feet. Yeah, I'm technically not at liberty to say, but the king is. He listens to his advisors, you see, and his advisors really hate the Fae, just like most of the humans here. So he's probably just assuming that it's the Fae because, well, they and the Queen really would probably prefer if we were all dead.
Oh.
Everybody roll me an insight check.
Oh God, not again.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh.
Nat one, baby.
You have a +3 in insight too.
I know.
So both Larry and Faye, you all get the sense he knows something. He knows more than he's letting on. Not particularly about the kidnapping per se, but he knows more about the situation in the king and his the need to wanting this to get found, get taken care of.
Me not having a sense of that. Currently, I'm in the mindset that this is a waste of time and we're getting nowhere with this man. So I decide to go ahead and find Diablo and see what Diablo might know about this.
I think I'm gonna walk up to him and kind of like push him. You know what I mean? Like aggressively walk to him because I know he's lying or something. You know what I mean? Something is up is with what he's saying, and just walk up to him and look at him in the eyes as I'm looking directly up at him because he's like 6 foot and I'm under 5.
You're tiny.
You know, little man syndrome, and I kind of back him up against his desk.
Oh dear. Yes.
Shit, I mean, I kind of forgot what I was gonna ask him, but I know he's not telling the truth.
You assume he's not.
I assume he's not. Yeah, inside my gut tells me it's full of berries.
There's water, glass of wine,
Lots
glass
of
of
bread.
bottle of wine.
Yeah,
Is it
the
out your
bread.
bottle? Do you drink the bottle, or are you just carrying it?
No,
still?
I'm carrying it. I'm carrying it around like a drunkard.
Of course. That makes sense. What are you doing?
I don't have a good feeling about you.
I beg your pardon.
I'm not sure why, but I don't have a good feeling about you.
I'm
I gotta take a
sorry.
deep breath.
Do I have any clue which direction I'm supposed to go to find Bro?
You sure don't.
Okay. So I just kind of started walking off towards this west wing or east wing. All right, continue.
I kind
think,
of. Yeah.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna come up to you and kind of say, I think we should calm down, and we should. I mean, do you have room for us for dinner to talk further?
We may. We're quite poor, if I'm being honest with you, so we won't be able to feed you. We can barely.
Oh, but
get by.
I did collect vegetables and bread here in my in my bag.
That's so kind of you. Thank you.
I knew that would come in handy. See, guys.
And those vegetables you stole from the fields on the way here.
Look, no one has to know. And Gil, you are walking about, and lots of the soldiers are looking at you, kind of funny. And the two that you guys, that your rest of your party stopped by earlier, kind of look at you, go look at the East Wing. Hey, you need some help or something?
I want to tell them, oh, perfect. I was looking for the training ground barracks. Which one was it?
And training ground, yeah.
I was looking for the training grounds, hoping to find this person called Diablo.
It's in the West Wing, to the east, and he'll point in the opposite direction you were just going.
It's in the West Wing that is to the east.
Yeah, it was very confusing.
What a backwards castle.
And they'll both look you up and down as you say that. Yeah, you're telling us.
I paid no mind to whatever side note was in what they just said to me. And I very confidently head off in this now other direction, getting stuck on every object apparently as I drag myself.
As you're passing the throne room, this would be about the time that the rest of the party would be leaving Jocko's room.
All right, we're out of there.
For the sake of splitting the party, can I just steal Tibbs' character? And because they're the smart one, they're like, I should follow that one and not let him go off alone.
Yeah. Drakir would probably follow with you. So we're going to. Jocko looks at you guys as he goes to lock his office. And says, I'm sorry. We can be off now. I hope I'm not too late.
He's leading us to his son, right?
Yes. Where is your other two friends?
We gone.
I don't know. He follows his bubbles wherever he goes. I don't know where he goes, but those bubbles just take him places. I don't trust those bubbles.
Well, I wish him luck talking to Diablo. Diablo hates anything that's not human, and well, I guess he'd hate you as well. Maybe not you, little one.
We have a Triton and an Osmere going to speak to.
If those bubbles don't found Diablo, then
we're
he's
not
going there.
We're not Fae. That's fine.
You think
I'm an elemental being, and the other one isn't Osmir a celestial?
Yes, yes, they are. So
So he's being approached by a fish and an angel.
we're going
It
to
should be fun.
we're gonna start with you two. Um, to the training grounds first, which does not have lighting on it first for some godforsaken reason.
Well, I would like to suggest holding off on this moment until the next session so that CJ can pick up and take part here.
Okay,
Kind of like the parties in two different places for like an hour or two. And we
yes.
can do their part this session and save mine and CJ's part for next session.
So I will give you a reason why I was doing it this way because I don't
Oh,
have a
okay.
map for that for
Oh,
his house. So I have
Oh,
to make one fast.
oh,
So,
well,
I guess for now we'll do this.
we can still do it your way.
We'll bring us back to the new party and we'll play Theater of the Mind.
Woo!
So, you two leave the castle and it's about sunset, so it's the sun's starting to set over this entire castle, and the entire castle looks beautiful during the sunset, and the carriage is still waiting for you all outside with the two dire wolves. They've been resting this time, but Jocko kind of walks past them and continues down outside. Actually, this will solve it. We'll go to the city. And he just keeps on walking. He doesn't even look back to make sure you guys are following him.
suspicious.
Our guide is still hanging out outside of town.
Oh yeah, he should be at the castle, but goodbye. But I'm assuming you two follow him.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yep.
Okay. So you are walking through the city. It's a little less busy than when you guys came through, and being on your feet walking down this street, the road seems even bigger. Like this street is huge, and you continue walking. People still staring at you as you go past them, and it's about maybe a mile that you guys walk before you end up at the fountain of the castle of the fountain with the statue of the king. There we go.
Holy shit.
You got this.
And it just took me a little bit of time, and it is very it's a very big statue. Standing next to it outside of the actual carriage, you can get the sense that this was supposed to scare people. This was to make sure people realize, like, this is the king. You don't mess with the king. And Jocko doesn't look up at it, but he does keep walking. Oh, my poor son, my poor son. Oh, I hope he's okay. Oh. And he gets closer to the gates, and a couple of the Fae kind of notice him, and they give him a light wave, and they're all staring at you two in particular.
There's whenever we were walking by the fountain, is there like a lot of people looking at the statue, or is everybody just walking by it with disdain or grimaced faces, or
They're not looking at it. Most of the people here are pretty much used to it, so they don't really look at it all that much.
Okay. Well, on our walk, was there anything that we might have noticed, like stores that are useful, or?
You do notice that there is a weapon shop and a magic shop on your walk over. But other than that, the rest of the city's kind of like normal, um, like booths of people just trying to sell fruit, and there's some fake jewelry sellers, and so it's a bunch of the like the really basic stuff that you would see. But the most notable stuff that you would notice on your walk over would be the magic and weapon shop.
All right.
We'll have to check those out after.
Yeah, not those fake ass jewelry stores.
It definitely does.
They just knew they were fake because I'm a dwarf. I handle big rocks, hard gems, things like that.
And naturally, yes.
I thought your thing was wood.
I was gonna
Whatever. Wood, rocks, shit. It's all the same. You
Both.
ever heard of petrified wood?
Because I know what kind of tree that is in the distance, I can tell you whether that precious mineral is good or not.
Then, you guys enter into the Fey District, and you guys are walking through it, and this place looks. The people look miserable. They look like they've been beaten up, or not literally beaten up, but like mentally beaten up. Like they don't look happy here. And Jocko continues walking. He'll give a light wave occasionally to the people, but he doesn't completely stop as he's continue rushing on. Give me 1 second. Please, please keep up. There's there's no telling what's going to happen if he's already left or oh dear. If you can, he'll look down at your feet. Could you maybe take your shoes off when we get inside?
Sure, if that makes you comfortable.
Inside his house, or on the dirt on the ground where we're walking?
In the house.
In his house. Okay, so we've made it to his house.
Not quite. He's still walking you through it. He's kind of like telling you this as you're walking over. Like he's kind of rushing as he's saying it out, almost as if he's about to forget it.
Okay. I'll nod at him then.
Oh, and make sure you greet the missus. She hates when people don't greet her. She gets very angry about that.
No
This is my
problem.
home. You say hello when you come in.
Exactly.
Happy wife, happy life. Am I right?
I am a person and not furniture.
And then he'll walk you guys up to this very poor looking house. It's made of very old wood, and it doesn't look very it definitely looks like this is part of the not of somebody who would be an ambassador to the king. It looks run down, the windows are broken, and the door is almost falling off of the hinges. And he'll knock twice and go, "Honey, I'm home, and I brought guests."
Nice.
Come on in, honey. And you'll hear a woman's voice call from the back of the house as you guys enter in.
So I'll walk in, take a step in, take my shoes off, brush the sand out.
Yeah, wherever other people's shoes are, yeah, I'll take my shoes off as well.
All
I
right.
just imagine my feet being like, hairy.
Naturally.
Very, very
Take out his
natural.
boots and
All
Bigfoot.
natural.
And you guys walk into the house proper, and the place on the inside looks just as beat up as the outside does. It does not look really much any better. The tables are they've got a piece missing out of them, like they were thrown out at some point in time. Um, on the beds as you guys are walking, there's a two-bedroom home. The rooms are right across from each other. There's one bathroom, long hallway leading into a kitchen where you see this lady cooking off to the side. Let me just put her on the map, even though. And she gives you a big smile as she turns to look at you all. Well, howdy there. I wasn't expecting guests. Yes, that's his wife.
She's so pretty.
And sitting at the broken table, you see two young boys. One, hold on a second. There's this younger boy. He looks to be a little bit older than the princess is, so like maybe 10, 11. And
He totally looks old enough to carry a sword. Put him in the militia.
and he's kind of kicking his feet at the table with a smile as he's waiting for his mom. And then the other boy, who looks a little bit more grimy, is sitting across from him. He's got his arms crossed as he looks at you guys coming in. Damn it, Eric.
Where?
Not Eric. Rob, that's you. And, yeah, so these three are sitting in this room as they see you guys, and the wife kind of comes over, and she gives you a nice little curtsy. Well, howdy, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Tally, and this is my sons. That's Qatar, and that's Hagen. I'll put those in chat real fast.
Alright, Hagen. Right.
And when she says Qatar, she motions towards the dark-haired boy, and Hagen towards the younger boy. Honey, these fine people would come to talk to Qatar about his. He'll look over at his son after school activities. And you watch as her demeanor completely changes. Like, she gets kind of stoic, and then she snaps her head towards her son. Boy, what did you do? I didn't do anything. I've been here all day. Don't smart mouth me, boy. I'm so sorry. Did he do something to you? He's not in troubles, is he?
No, we were just looking to have dinner with you and discuss, how should I say, possible events happening tonight.
Feed us and let's talk about your devil, okay?
Devil? Whatever do you mean?
Diablo. Who's Diablo?
Diablo's the guard captain.
I thought that was your son.
No.
No.
Oh, my
This whole
son's not
time.
Diablo.
This whole time. Oh, no, I'm mistaken then. Yeah, just feed me.
Well, I'll do the best I can.
Don't worry. It's BYOB. I done brought half of it. You just provide the other half. It's no problem.
Well, I'll do my best. And she'll go back to stirring. Now, Qatar, you better answer these fine people's questions. If you don't, she'll look at him, and you'll see him kind of cower up a little bit. Yes, Mom.
Okay, so I want to come over to her in the kitchen and unload some of the veggies that I
Now,
helped.
sweetheart, you ain't had to do that.
It's the least I can do for the inconvenience of having to have us here for dinner. Now, what can you tell me about your son and his quote after school activities?
Well, we just found out about it just a couple days ago. He apparently is trying to get involved with the uprising that's supposed to happen. And a lot of Fae are very fed up with the humans. But we didn't find much else out. He apparently hasn't been able to get into the actual meetings because he's just a youngin', like I done told him. I'm turning 16 in like a couple of months. Practically an adult. Mm-hmm. Is that why you ain't over there with them people now? You know, if you were 16, you'd be right in them mines. That's not in the mines. That's because I'm part of the noble courts. You see, I'm the Fey ambassador, which if you study, you'll be able to do it too. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, what can you tell me about what you know about what's being planned? Or where are they holding these meetings?
I can tell you that Guitar kind of folds his arms even tighter. I just know that they happen at the tavern, but you can only get into the meetings with the password. The dumb fawn won't tell me anything because he says I'm too young.
Sorry, who wouldn't tell you? What is their name?
His name is Mr. Yesna. He's in the library, and he has the password.
And they are trying to plan something for tonight.
Not him exactly, but he's part of the meetings. He knows all the secret code phrases because he's the best man to the. He'll stop in his tracks and then kind of start pouting. And then he doesn't say anything else.
No, go on, please. Tell us. Tell us more. Continue.
To Mr. Lucius. No, the password is not password.
It's mayonnaise for Mr.
What if I handed him a berry? I said, "Come on, lad, cheer up." I just handed him like a berry that I got from the king's garden.
He'll look at
Something
you.
he's.
And he'll give you an eyebrow raise and goes, "Thanks, I guess." And he'll just pop one in his mouth and eat it.
I just wink at him like, Psh, "Come on, tell us, tell us more."
It's giving some vibes.
Yeah, I'll flick another berry at him or something. Hit him in the face with it.
When you flick it, he goes to catch it in the air and kind of yeets
Driving
it
a
out of the
child.
air. He'll give you a light smirk. That's
Oh boy.
honestly all I know is that Lucius is the one planning everything, but You only give details for the uprising when you can get into the meeting. That's all I know. He'll open his mouth for a neverberry.
Oh boy, I'll flick another one in there.
He'll catch it and eat it instantly.
Oh, yep. Give him another wink and walk away.
Roll that acrobatics to see if he can land
You
it.
know, let's see if he. Let's see if he catches it. And then you also roll me an Ooh. So you throw it. He gets a nat 20 on it, and he kind of does a little flip as he catches it in the air.
Oh,
Oh, he's one of
that's pretty
those
badass.
15-year-olds. Okay.
Yeah.
No wonder he wants to be part of the uprising.
See, Mom? Yeah, no flipping in my kitchen. Now sit down. Dinner's almost ready.
Can you tell me where Mr. Lucius lives so we can talk to him?
Both Tali and Jocko look at each other. You
What
know,
bold.
I actually don't know that question. He just
Oh.
he came here about 12 years ago, speaking hope for the Fae, and he was always so kind to everyone. He said, one day things will get better for us. We just have to hold out hope for the king. He'll help us. He knows. And it's kind of how we've been able to get through up to this point. And once the kid went missing, then that's when everything started going downhill for us and for all the people in the castle. Oh, Jocko will kind of lean over to you guys. I tell my wife everything, so she kind of knows what's going on up there. Sorry, I shouldn't. I'm supposed to be sworn to secrecy, but how do I not tell her everything? He'll kind of look at her with almost like googly eyes.
Okay.
Can I just do like a I don't know. I just see that he loves her so much, and he probably tells her everything. So I want to be able to give her some alcohol and see if I can get her to talk about all the secrets.
She looks at you as you approach her with this ale, and she looks confused as she looks down at the stew that she's brewing. Probably not right now.
Shit.
I was just picturing her being like the wine, grabbing it, popping it, dumping it in the soup.
Oh no, she's
No, this was
very, very into her cooking right now.
Oh, that's the ingredient I needed.
That was the secret ingredient.
Drunken stew.
Okay. Damn. Oh, okay. Maybe after dinner, could you show us where the library is, so we can speak to Mr. Yesna about possibly getting the code?
Yes. Ooh, my wife makes a mean beef stew. Eat up, there's more for everybody. And she'll turn, and she has a very, very large pot of stew. Like, when you guys came in, it didn't even look like she was stirring this big of a pot, but when she turns with this pot and places it on the table, it's like heavy. And bowls start coming out of the cabinets and making them their own plates on the table. Forks coming out of the drawers and placing themselves on the table, and a couple of plates and bowls make room for you two.
shit. That bitch is Mary Poppins or something.
Now don't be shy. I can always make 4. I'll just have to go down to the creek to get me some water.
so I will sit at the table.
Dang, it's a shame you didn't steal that magic jug.
It is a shame.
Just infinite purified water.
So one of them can cast magic then.
Yes. From
Okay.
what you
The
can see,
queen.
it's the right now the wife is performing like small prestidigitations, and you being a cleric, you would know that she's casting mage. She's got a mage hand going,
Oh,
so she's got a little bit of magic in her.
okay. Interesting.
Now eat up. I got some bread in the oven as well. It'll be done toasting in about 10 minutes. All right.
Okay, so I'll grab a bowl and
Yeah, what is this she served us?
Beef stew.
Beef stew. Boy, I'm gonna load myself up with a bunch of carrots and taters and beef.
Yeah, it is
There's
like
like
delicious.
there's no stew in the bowl, just the chunks.
Oh God.
how are you still eating?
He's a
That's
big boy. He might be short.
that dwarven barbarian. You know they gotta eat.
He's always got room for dessert.
It's good stuff. I don't even need dessert, but I like a little beef.
And as your Tally's sitting down, she kind of puts a glass to you, Larry. Now, what was that about some ale?
Oh, pass it up. Pass it up, young lady. Whatever you got.
All right now. I done never been out drinking before, even by a dwarf.
Oh, Lordy, I done ate 2 meals since before I got here and a whole jug of water. We'll see.
You guys having a nice dinner. You overhear Jocko talking about how they still haven't found the young prince, and he's got so many construction stuff to deal with and trying to get building materials to bring in for the Fae. And you hear that as hard as he's been working, they have yet to be approved of infrastructure for the Fae, but to getting better buildings and stuff of that nature. That's really all the dinner goes for you guys. You have any other questions for him?
Well, he's busy with getting materials and things like that together. But I'm a master carpenter. Is there anything that I could do to gather more materials for them, or maybe increase their productivity or anything like that?
Only if you plan on living here. He's mostly trying to get materials from like other cities, other castles, to like have them send the resources to them, because he's the one who basically speaks to getting them supplies for the castle and the city. So like everything, kind of like an architecture, but for I can't even think of the correct terminology for it. But the man who basically gets all of their required stuff. So any approved work quests, if they need stone, he would be the one to send out a letter to a different castle or city nearby, stuff like that. So he's trying to get other cities to send them what they need, because he needs a lot.
So, is there a place that we could go that he might like if there's any cities that need his help or that need help getting lumber?
He'll chuckling like, "Oh, please don't worry about that. That's my job. You have a prince to find, I believe."
Oh hell.
Is
I guess. I just like talking about wood so much. I'd totally forgotten about the young man.
Yes, don't worry. I'll get it figured out. I just gotta knock a few heads in. He'll chuckle again. And you both see both of the kids kind of give an eye roll at their dad.
offer connection. Mr. Clan's craftsman trades all over the place.
Yeah, I just trade in wood though. That's all I deal with is wood.
Well, do you know any cities that are more kind towards us? Maybe I can send out a letter in hopes of securing some. Well, first I'll have to secure some funds, but it is very hard. My poor husband's been working his butt off since he got this position. Proud of him. That's how I got this fancy bracelet. She'll hold up her arm, and she's got a gold chain bracelet on with a symbol of an owl on it.
Can we check to see if we've seen this owl before? It's everywhere. Or is it
Yeah, you
just
saw
like
it
a
everywhere
symbol?
in town.
But it's just a symbol of like the king in the city. It's nothing important.
It is the same owl that you have been seeing all over the place.
Wasn't it
Okay.
also with their goddess?
Mm-hmm. It is, yes.
Oh,
It has also been shown with the goddess Akadi. I feel like I'm not pronouncing that right. No, that is how it's pronounced. Yeah, Akadi. Which, since you're a cleric, roll me a religion check with advantage.
Ooh, bitch.
oh,
Didn't need it.
Oof. So you know that the goddess Akadi is the goddess of air. She's a primordial goddess, and she's known for air and speed and all types of flying creatures. But her symbol's not an owl. You know that her symbol is actually a cloud.
okay. I wonder why the owl. I don't know if it's important. I don't know if I'm barking down the wrong tree, but
No, go right ahead. This is D&D.
so when she shows off her bracelet, I want to ask. I've seen this owl everywhere. What is the importance of this symbol to everyone in the town, city?
Why, that it's the symbol of our goddess Akadi. She's very well worshipped here in Nemea.
That's really strange because I thought that her symbol was a cloud and not actually an owl.
You see them both look at each other with the most insanely confused looks. The, a cloud. Oh, we did have a cloud in with the symbol many years ago, but that was back when he'll look at his wife back with before the Fey Rebellion.
Ah,
When the incident occurred 30 years ago.
I
And
see.
after that, the king ordered to have the cloud taken out.
And you're sure that this was the king's decision and not his advisors?
He'll chuckle a little bit and go, "Now, you didn't hear it from me, but I heard the queen's the one who wanted it out."
I want a metagame so bad. uh, Why I
Okay.
pick a dumb character? Why am I not there?
You will get your moment. It's gonna be glorious.
It will be.
Okay. That is very interesting to hear.
What was that? Oh, my computer just did a whole ass thing. I'm still
Oh.
here though.
Love that. Computers, I swear. Is it not supposed to be an owl?
Not what I know.
Well, I'm sure the king and the queen know what they're talking about. Maybe they just did a little update. You know,
Okay.
the gods are fickle and all that. They always changing their symbols, ain't they?
Sure. And I don't want to get into it more because I feel like specifically the wife is just not gonna believe what I'm saying. But why are you laughing?
I'm just gonna. I'm in the room, right? But I'm averting eye contact because I think they're full of fucking shit.
And you have any more questions for these two? Either of you, really.
I don't.
Anything? Larry, do you have anything?
No.
Sounds good. So, for the sake of, since we are coming up on our 10 o'clock hour, and by coming up, I mean we are definitely past it, and I want, so that TJ can be here, or CJ can be here when we have our next session, I will hold off on Gil's and Drakir's portion of what's happening, as when they do this, they will be doing this like at the exact same time that you guys are having this conversation out here. So that is where I'm going to end the stream tonight. Whoever is watching, I would like to thank you for watching. And we will be back in potentially 2 weeks on the 13th. That is up in the air right now because I am going on vacation. But thank you for watching the stream. Oh no, there's a bot. How do I get rid of bots? But thank you for watching, and come watch us again and find out what's the next step for our party in the Progenitor God. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
And we're good.
Okay.